I really wanted to record in this comfy chair. No, I'm backwards. Comfy couch saves the day. There's no way I was going to sit at a table. Who do you think I am? Okay, well now that that's figured out, here we are. It's my 3 months video. Look at this sticker. This sticker was meant for a baby. Oops. So it's my 3-month update. I have been on tea for 3 months and 2 days because I was late. If anything, I'm sure you can hear my voice doing this thing that it's doing, wherein it's lower than average. And I'm stoked about it. And I have no control over what it does. So sometimes I'm talking and it's like, hey, what's up? How's life? How are you doing? Welcome to Petco. Can I help you find anything? And then sometimes I'm like, hi everybody, my name's Casey. So, you know, it's just doing whatever it wants to do, and that's fine by me, because it means something's happening. I feel like I said the same thing last video, which was like a while ago. Anyway, what's done is done. My voice is doing this now. And let me just tell you, let me just go this to you. I can hit the low note in Death of a Bachelor. We've done it, kids. That's it. That's all I needed. I'm going to stop taking the tea right now because, you know, there's no point in doing it anymore. I can hit the low note in Death of a Bachelor. That's all I really wanted. Okay, that's not entirely true, but it could be. You don't know my life. You don't know me, Mom. My mom does kind of know me. So, the reason I'm 2 days late in making this 3-month video is because I was at an anime convention because I'm weeb trash. It was really good. It was a really good time. I went all 4 days, which I've never done before. Last year I went to 1 day and it was my first convention within reasonable memory. I also went to Comic-Con the day that the book Harry Potter 6 came out. Not the movie, the book. So, like, I was real little, and I didn't like it at all, because it was loud and crowded, and there were people that I didn't know touching me and brushing my shoulder with their shoulder because it was really crowded, and I didn't like it at all. So Comic-Con was a big no. San Diego Comic-Con is out of control, and it's only getting worse. So why do people even go anymore? I don't get it. Anyway, I went to Anime Expo, which is apparently also really big. It's in LA. It was really fun. I went with 2 of my friends and we stayed in an Airbnb, which looked sketchy from the outside, but then when you went inside, it wasn't actually that bad. So it was like kind of a toss-up. Like, the building was sketchy, and like the stairway and the hallway and the bathroom and the shower were like communal, and it was all like real sketchy. And then we like opened the door to the room and we're like expecting the worst, and it was like actually really nice. And we're like, oh, this kind of looks like a little hotel room. And then you open the door and you're in like a whole other world of like sketchiness. But it was like right close to the convention center, so that was pretty good. It was like there's like a very clear dividing line of like the nice part of downtown LA and the really sketchy part of downtown LA. We were like right over the line, like just a tiny bit into sketchy land. But it was okay. We were fine. It was just, you know, there was just garbage on the ground, and there was a rooster living in the parking lot behind the Airbnb hotel thing. Just a rooster. He just lived there. And every morning he would just sort of crow, and we'd be like, there he goes again. And then the last day, as we were packing up, we looked out the window, and there he was. And we were like, what is he doing there? Does he not have a family? Apparently he doesn't have a family, and that's really sad to me, but he was our friend. To answer your unasked question, yes, I did cosplay, because I'm garbage. I'm gonna see if I can put a picture in. If not, here's where a picture would be right now. Here's a picture of day one. I cosplayed Pearl. There it goes. I like cosplaying Pearl because I love her. That's why my hair is back to this nice red with whatever color this is. What's going on here? I don't know. Who does your ombre dye job? Bleach damage. The first time, like when I first dyed it, it took all of it, and then as I wash it, this top part turns back to the kind of weird silvery color. So that's interesting. But, you do what you do and your hair does what it does. Whatever, I guess. I always cosplay Pearl on point because I danced on point and I think it's fun. People are like, oh, can I get a picture of your Pearl cosplay? And I'm like, sure. Up onto my toes and they're like, oh. And it's fun because I got so much of that. It was hilarious. And then we waited like a long, long time in the line to get our badge and then in the line to get in. So I didn't get to go to the Steven Universe meetup that I was going to go to, but that's okay because I probably would have hated it. Because day two, I did Metaton, but I did ballet Metaton. So here's a picture, hopefully. So it was really cool because I was just in like my flat ballet shoes so I could dance around. And I'm super flexible, right? Because I, dance. So people would be like, oh, you're Metaton. And I'd be like, yeah, you got it. Because, I don't have the big old shoulders. I don't know if you, dear watcher, have played Undertale, but Metaton is a gay robot. And I was like, oh, I'm a gay robot. So, I'm not a robot. Sorry. I'm embarrassing myself. I was like, I'm gay, I can do this. And he's known to do the leg. One of his lines is, who needs arms with legs like these? So what I decided was that I was going to do ballet Metaton, which is just Metaton, but as if he was a ballet teacher or whatnot. And alternate universe, who cares? It doesn't matter. I was lazy. It was a lazy day. And people would be like, hey, can I take a picture? And I'd be like, yeah, let me do my party trick. And I would reach down and grab my right foot with my right hand and hold it straight up into the air and ta-da! And people would go, because I got a lot of over the entire weekend. It was a big hit. I went to an Undertale meetup, which was cool, I guess, but I hated it, and I panicked because it was a lot of people, and it was really hot, and it was loud, and I didn't know anyone. I was stressed out. Whatever. In all of the pictures, well, most of the pictures that I'm in, if it was the Metaton group or the Hotland group, it's on a set of stairs, and I'm on the bottom, on the floor, in the full split, just ta-da. And the first time that I did it, the photographer guy was like, oh, what? And zoomed in on me and took a specific picture of me and then took the picture of the rest of it. And I was like, that's me. Doing the splits is a really good party trick. And then days 3 and 4, I did Clear from Dramatical Murder. I was going to do Frisk on day 4, but Clear was so popular that I did him again because we were only there for a couple of hours, so it smelled bad, but it was fine. If the picture works, here it is. If it doesn't, he's also a gay robot, but an explicitly gay robot. Metaton is a flamboyant robot that everyone, we know that he's gay, but he's also a robot, so he's not in a relationship. Clear is explicitly gay, he's a gay robot. He's gay. And I love him. He's precious. So that was cool. Had a good time. I met a bunch of people, in the Dramatical Murder group. If you don't know what Dramatical Murder is, don't look it up. It's garbage. If you do know what Dramatical Murder is, I'm sorry. It's garbage. I just played it. I finished the game on Monday. The cosplay was done by Wednesday. I'm nothing if not a prolific, semi-shitty cosplay maker. So I met a bunch of new friends. I made a bunch of friends at the Dramatical Murder meetup. And we all have a common interest. It's Dramatical Murder. So we all hung out. And I saw my friend Mallory again. I literally met her at last year's con. And we didn't even talk to each other at all. We were just hey, you're Amethyst. And she was like, Pearl. And we took a picture together, and then she was like, peace. And I was like, bye. And that was it. But then we like talked on the internet, and now we're buddies. So we're friends now. Um, had a good time. Really tired. My feet really hurt. Point shoes are not comfortable, obviously, because they squash your toes. They squash them. Um, ballet flats aren't comfortable because you're basically just walking on straight on the ground. And my clear boots weren't comfortable because they were like a size and a half too big. But you do what you can, right? I bought some good art. Other than that, that was it. I think I've talked enough, so I'm gonna go.